It just started with headaches really. It was more like migraines, but there was just one day where it just didn't feel right. So everything, I just started Googling, and from there we ended up here. On the day when I got told, everybody burst into tears. So I realised something was really bad then. And that's when we found out it was a grade 4, which is the most serious one.
I think Macmillan got us in touch with the hospice because it was too much having Dave at home all the time with what's going on in his head. The way Dave is, the way his brain is operating at the moment, it's as if he's going back to being a toddler. I love Dave to bits and I always wanted to spend loads of time with him, which is what we've got now, but not quite the way I wanted it, where I'm obviously caring for him all the time. So when he went to the hospice, it was, well, at least they've got the responsibility of looking after him and I get a break from him.
My thought of a hospice was you just sit in a room and just basically cabbage out, and I thought it was just you lie on a couch and just go to sleep. I didn't think it was actually like it was going to be, where it's full of activities and everything, and you know, your day can pass so quickly. When I get to go there, I basically get the massages, the therapies, you get fed as well. But it's like a home away from home, but because there's other people to meet there as well, you get to talk to them, you find out about their illnesses and everything. So you realise you're not alone with it all. You realise there's people to help and help you through it all.
They have been giving me day therapies, like a reflexology I've had or a back massage, which is nice to have some time given to yourself. Dave also receives that, but the fact that when Dave's there I get a break, which is needed, because if I don't get a break, the tension builds up a lot. I wouldn't like to go through this without the hospice, because like sometimes when it gets too much, I can ring the hospice, they're always there, and they can advise me on what's best to do or what they suggest, and they can always have words with Dave when he is there. So I wouldn't want to be alone on this at all.
Yeah, I suppose with me, with the hospice, it's something to look forward to, and it is like advice that they give me and help as well. If it weren't for the hospice, I probably wouldn't have done my skydive either. Oh, that was amazing. I'd do one every day if I could.
We've told our children from day one the diagnosis and everything that's happening with Dave. They know everything. The hospice have worked with Matthew and Jessica. Obviously they're the ones that are counselled in school every week. I think basically they do know what's going to happen.
The hospice, they have to fund themselves, which is why a lot of fundraising is done. From day to day, they don't know where they're up to, and it just needs as much backing as possible, really.
They're there for many families, as well as ourselves, with children who are going through a difficult time, and they're just generally there, really. And I just think it's a really good thing to give to them, because they're just giving up their time and doing it voluntarily.
That was Dave and Lizzie's story of how Rosendale Hospice is there for them and their family at such a difficult time in their lives. Last year, the hospice supported nearly 500 people with life-limiting illnesses, helping them to lead fulfilling lives. They need to raise over £500,000 to continue to provide these essential services. Please be as generous as you can in supporting their work.